Today on The Big Whoop Show, the Muppets took Manhattan, but did you know they took South Bend as well? We're moving right along to show you how.
Dressing up isn't just for kids on Halloween. Find out how fans of all ages are finding an escape through their favorite characters.
Plus, students show off their many talents in the arts programs offered at Clay High School.
All this and more up next.
You're watching The Big Whoop Show with your hosts, Aaron Henderson and Melanie Sanchez. Film and fashion, music and trends, art and theater. Today's guests are from the Clay High School Thespian Troupe. So grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's get whooping.
Hello, and welcome to The Big Whoop Show, your #1 stop for entertainment news. I'm Melanie Sanchez from John Adams High School.
And I'm Aaron Henderson, also from John Adams High School. So Melanie, I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to interview our guest today from the Clay program. So have you ever, when you were younger, did any acting or theater?
The closest thing I think I've done to being involved in the arts is helping out in a middle school play. I was behind the scenes, which to me personally, it's more fun. I feel like I just couldn't do the whole acting thing. How about you? Have you done any acting?
Yeah, so when I was a sophomore, I did an elective class, which was drama club, and it was really fun. I did the stage thing. Even though I'm very shy and I forget my lines, it's do or die.
Right.
So yeah, I did a little bit.
Speaking of theatrics, even though the first Muppet movie came out in theaters over 40 years ago, these funny, fuzzy characters have crossed generations. Andrew Messakar shows us how their spirit of fun is being kept alive here in South Bend.
A bear in his natural habitat, a Studebaker.
Kermit and Fozzie's car from the original Muppet movie is about to undergo a makeover, says Kyle Sater, the curator of the Studebaker Museum. That's because the car is a 1951 Studebaker Commander.
You know, it's neat to have as is, but we'd love to kind of get it back to what it looked like in the movie. And it was a father and son who donated it to the museum, I think in 2004. So we've had it for going on, 15, 20 years. So it is a 1951 Studebaker Commander. You can see it's seen better days, right? But it is the original car that was in the movie, used in the movie.
This car required major modifications in order to create the illusion of the Muppets driving the car.
So there would be somebody operating it from the trunk. There is a steering wheel set up, and the person would be crouched back in the trunk, and a camera set inside this sort of bullet nose in the front, allowing them to see where they were going via a small monitor in the trunk.
About 15 years ago, a father and son donated this iconic car to the Studebaker Museum. Before then, it had been sitting in a back lot exposed to the elements, which caused sun damage and washed off much of the paint.
It's been around, it's had some weathering, some damage done to it. We're trying to raise $175,000 to bring the car back up to the as sort of seen on screen condition, and also get it operable.
A replica Fozzie Bear is being made by a professional puppet maker. It is estimated that it will take 1 to 2 years in order for the car to be restored and operational. For The Big Whoop, I'm Andrew Messakar.
That's pretty cool. So Aaron, which Muppet is your favorite?
So I have two. It's Kermit the Frog and also Elmo from Sesame Street.
See, I didn't know that Sesame Street, they're considered Muppets until, recently.
Yeah, Elmo and Big Bird. It's some more.
Right. I mean, personally, I would just say that in general, my favorite Muppets are more Sesame Street than the Muppets because I've never watched any Muppets movies.
The Muppets are definitely part of pop culture, but they aren't the only ones. In-person Comic-Cons are back in full swing, and fans are excited to reconnect with their favorite fandoms. Mason Cuevas went to C2E2 in Chicago to find out why people enjoy this form of escapism.
To some people, cosplay may be a fun and quirky interest. For others, it's a way of an escape from day-to-day problems people are challenged with. Andrew Messicar and I escaped our everyday lives to bring you into the world of cosplay.
I think that dressing up and going to conventions is kind of a wonderful escape for a lot of people, especially during COVID. People have been isolated and had to kind of stay home for many months and away from friends and whatnot, and going out anywhere is healthy.
For Alexis, meeting new people is one of the memorable parts of the convention, even if it is only one person out of the 95,000 that attended.
I'm cosplaying as Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer. This is actually my first time cosplaying. What I like about it is that I get to meet new people and make new friends and see everybody's interests and such.
For others, seeing people express their creativity is an enjoyable part of the convention.
I'm cosplaying as Goblin Slayer, and one thing I like about coming to one of these and cosplaying is just seeing everybody in their outfits and how people can make them basically from scrap and put something nice together.
According to Mary Dunn, it is perfectly healthy to step out of your everyday life to dress up as someone you admire for a short period of time.
My first name is Mike, and I'm cosplaying as Sam Wilson's Captain America. And my motivation was just the whole concept of the character. He's somebody that reminds me of myself. He's somebody that I could look up to.
Dressing up can be viewed as a coping mechanism. It's, kind of like how some people exercise or some people do unhealthy things like drink or smoke or whatever as a way to escape from their problems. It is never healthy to escape for too long because they're always there.
If you would like to check out C2E2, the next convention will be held later this year on August 5th through the 7th. In Chicago for the Big Whoop, I'm Mason Cuevas.
Wow, that looks like fun. So Aaron, have you ever gone to a convention?
No, I've never been, but I always wanted to go. Like, I wanted to dress up and go as Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, you even have the costume for
Yeah,
it.
I do.
Yeah. So I mean, you'd fit right in,
Yeah.
Superheroes are always popular, and with $600 million in ticket sales, Spider-Man No Way Home is now the 6th highest grossing movie in history, surpassing Titanic and Jurassic World. Jalen Waddell brings us his review.
After 2 years of hype, Spider-Man No Way Home finally hit theaters on December 17th, and the movie was amazing. The acting was astounding, the visuals were breathtaking, the action was unique and creative, and the characters all went through their own arcs and developed amazingly. This movie was definitely worth the 2-year wait since 2019's Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man No Way Home is the third movie in the Spider-Man trilogy in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and not only does it act as a good final movie for that trilogy, but it also acts as a new beginning for Spider-Man. And I would 100% recommend this movie to anybody who hasn't seen it yet.
Now, I haven't seen the Spider-Man movie, the new one, but I know you have.
Wait, you're a Spider-Man fan, but you haven't watched it?
Yeah, I'm gonna eventually go see it, though. I am.
I mean, you gotta hurry up though because, it's about to stop being in theaters.
I know, I got to. All right, when we come back from the break, we'll find out more about the incredible theater and dance program at Clay High School. Stay tuned.
Are you interested in multimedia production? Then join the Broadcast Media and Film program with South Bend Schools. In this CTE class, you get hands-on experience in podcasting, live radio, audio-video production, news broadcasting, photography, and filmmaking. To learn more, visit our website at sbstvradio.org.
Welcome back to the Big Whoop Show. So have you ever dreamed about becoming a dancer? Well, look no further. Clay High School is offering aspiring dancers a unique opportunity to learn the craft.
Students who attend South Bend Community Schools don't have to wait till college to major in dance. A dance concentration is available through Clay High School.
We offer dance in school, so it's free, right? We help you with things like your dance clothes that you need, your dance shoes that you need.
The program has been around for 16 years and is only one in 5 high schools in Indiana to offer a dance concentration. Styles of dance taught include ballet, modern, jazz, tap, and ethnic folk. Junior Abigail Moss has taken several classes so far.
And I was just really interested because I really like dance and I wanted to experience new teachers and new techniques.
Instructor Shakur Grombacher, who goes by Miss G, explains, students don't get out of gym by taking this class. It's not counted as physical fitness, but as an elective. No matter which style of dance students sign up for, classes start much the same.
It's important to be warm and stretch your bodies.
We're spending like 50 minutes a day, 5 days a week together, so it's really nice.
Not everyone who takes a dance class at Clay ends up majoring in it or going into a dance career. The teachers say taking a class is a chance to learn more about yourself.
A great dancer should be open and willing to accept the surroundings that they're in.
Training is great, technically, but you also do have to have that inner intention and love for it.
Several students from Clay have gone on to major in dance in college. Besides becoming a professional dancer, some of the other careers those who study dance might have include a dance journalist or critic, physical therapist, dance instructor, or even a talent agent. Abigail doesn't know if she'll go on to a career in dance, but she does love the friendship that comes with attending class.
A big part of dance is teamwork, and so being around the other students really helps build that, so our dances look even better.
Ms. G says more importantly, it's a great way to express ourselves.
Whether they're in some giant building, they're in their backyard, they're out in the fields, you know, ballet and dance in general can happen any place.
Reporting from Clay High School for The Big Whoop, I'm Kershray Halton.
Wow, what a great opportunity. But that's not the only amazing arts program at Clay High School. Today we are joined by Megan Beard and Olivia Marantet to talk about their award-winning Thespian troupe. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so can you tell us a little bit about the theater program?
Sure. Well, at Clay High School, we are the Visual and Performing Arts program, and we have 4 strands, and one of them is drama or theater. And with that, we have multiple classes that kind of go into a deep curriculum. So along with having an intro class and an advanced class in theater, we also have a theater tech, theater production, we have musical theater, many classes like that. And along with that, we also have 4 productions that we put up every year. For example, we start off with a 1X festival, and then we do a musical, and then we do a straight play, and then another musical. However, every other year, this year included, we take a piece and we take it to competition. We came in 2nd place at regionals and went to state and performed in the state competition.
So what did you guys do to prepare? And how did it go?
There were countless rehearsals. There were every day after school. They kept getting longer and longer, but they were always pretty fun, which was relieving. We rehearsed every day, typically. We took like one Wednesday off, I think, but that was about it. And then like the last week leading up to the performance week, we were always in costume, always running. It was a consistent process. And on Martin Luther King Day, we actually had like an all-day rehearsal.
Oh, wow.
And then Olivia, so what's your favorite part about being in this program?
Oh my gosh, probably the relationships and the connections you make, because I have like a solid group of friends in like all of my performances that I do, and I make new friends every show. So it's always really relieving to know that there's always going to be someone there for me.
So I understand that the competition also had some awards for individuals.
Yes, I won the award for Best Cameo, which meant I was the person who stood out the most, I would say. That sounds really bad, but yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm glad my cast supports me in that.
We not only won Best Cameo, but we also won the Stephen Sondheim Excellence Award. Oh, wow. So that was pretty exciting that we placed with that too. So not placed, but we won that. So that was really exciting.
So how can anyone interested to join, how can they join?
Well, usually the plays that I mentioned before, those are for Clay High School students, and anybody at Clay who is interested in being in our straight plays or our musical theaters or 1X, they have the opportunity to audition. However, in the summer, I also direct the Summer Fly production, and that is open up to anybody in the area, not even the South Bend, just the South Bend Community School Corporation, but also we've had students coming from Michigan, we have students coming from Plymouth, so anybody can be in that production.
So can you tell us a little what you have in store next?
Sure. Well, this competition piece is going to be on stage, and that will go up February 10th, 11th, and 12th. And then after that, we are going to audition and prepare for our spring musical, which is Carrie, the musical. So it's the Stephen King movie Carrie, which they made into a musical. Believe it or not, it's a rock musical, and we're really excited to put that on because believe it or not, it is actually focused on the bullying issue. So I figured it really spoke to a lot of students and what's kind of going on right now, and we're real excited about that. So yeah.
Well, thank you guys, and thank you for joining us on the Big Whoop Show. Be sure to check us out on the radio at WTO 91.7 FM in South Bend.
And follow us on social media and visit our website at sbstvradio.org. Have a great day.